Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how we interact with our environment, specifically how the oxygen that we breathe influences our health and the progression of disease. Both too little and too much oxygen has been shown to be harmful for health. Too little oxygen is harmful in many of the leading causes of death in the US, including heart attacks and stroke. Too much oxygen can also lead to disease as well as prolonged ICU stays. Over time, evolution has come up with clever ways to allow us to balance the need for oxygen with the risks that it poses. We have red blood cells and hemoglobin that transports the oxygen, while our heart and lungs work tirelessly to be able to transfer it to our tissues. During my research, I studied a specific cell type in the lungs called ciliated cells. These ciliated cells have these hair-like structures that move back and forth to clean your lungs of mucus and pathogens. However, they need a lot of energy, and the energy that they get are from these tiny power plants that are right beneath the cilia called mitochondria that generate this ATP to fuel the ciliated cells. Now, the drawback of having all of these mitochondria powering the ciliated cells is that it can lead to the production of byproducts known as reactive oxygen species. And this is where my research comes into play. I studied airway cells in the lab, and I worked tirelessly to figure out how we're able to breathe in oxygen nonstop, but it's not harmful for us. And what I identified was that our airway has special proteins called uncoupling proteins that are embedded in the mitochondria. These uncoupling proteins can be thought of as a tea kettle. As you put a tea kettle on a stove, it warms up and the water boils, but it slowly lets the steam out to not let the water boil over. In our mitochondria, these uncoupling proteins also release a little bit of steam to prevent the reactive oxygen species from damaging and building up within our airway. Now, as our lungs are working tirelessly to clean out our airway, these uncoupling proteins are also working tirelessly, and they prevent reactive oxygen species generation. And so this serves as a new therapeutic target for lung diseases that are associated with oxidative stress. Thank you.